want you to understand that the man I'm about to bring out is a very special friend. He's now 87 years old. He doesn't mind me saying that. He's a literal legend in this town. Created something called the Comedy Store. He also created a young man named Paulie Shaw. He's Paulie's dad. Now, he just had major heart surgery at 87 years old. So I call him up at home and I say, Sam, what are you doing? How you feel? I want to work. I'm dying to do some comedy. I love to make people laugh. I said, well, listen, you do Hanukkah, I'll do Christmas, we'll have it covered. He said, what do you mean? I said, would you open for me at the South Point? He said, you're kidding me. So since he got out of surgery, he has not been on a stage since. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to give him a Christmas welcome, because he's not only a gift to you, he's a gift to me as a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Sammy Shore. Come on, Sam, they love you. Listen. Come on, Sam, look, they're going crazy. Sam, look. Give me your yeah, Sammy! Come on, Sam, look at the red chair I got you. Look at the chair I got you. Look at this. Huh? Look at this. Is it beautiful?
The extra material, I made a suit.
Huh? Yeah. The rest of the material in the suit. Okay. Sammy Shore, everybody. Enjoy him. All right.
This, 87 years I've been standing. Can I sit a minute? Thank you. I'll tell you, it's, I like your show so far. This is as good as I'm going to get. Well, I'm getting better. I really am. I feel it. This is my first time in months. So it's just that you only had something in your heart all your life. It's just something that you just can't wait to do. You can't wait to feel that the love from the people, and it's taken away from you. You can't do it anymore for a while. I didn't know what was going to happen after that. You know, the guys do what they do. Then I had a pacemaker put into the pacemaker before that one. I have it right here. This pacemaker. Could you just tell the people I have a pacemaker? Just feel it right. This right here. I just wanted to see if it still works. Anyway, so I'm glad you're all okay, and I'm glad you're here and able to come and see. To me, I've worked with. There is not one person I've worked with through my whole life. I've been in the business 65 years, and I work with every entertainer. You name it, I've been there, in front of those people. Never, ever been with anyone as warm and as kind and as good just to people as Tony Orlando. I mean that. That's it. Okay, enough of the horseshit. No, they say I'm the doctor. No, Sam, you keep doing what you're doing. You know, you're eating good food and take your medication and some exercise, and you could live another 3 weeks. But you know, I just have this poor circulation now, and bouts of dementia and shaking. You know, but I still got my driver's license. You know. Everything about me either leaks, I don't know, I wake up, it sounds like a coffee maker. Yeah. Well, it's just so weird though, because as I moved to Vegas a few years ago, it's weird town. Like at 7 o'clock this morning, I mean this, 7 o'clock this morning, there was a knock at my door. And I opened the door and the guy says, "Hi, I'm a Jehovah's Witness." I says, "Come in, sit down, what do you want to talk about?" He said, "Beats the hell out of me, I've never gone this far before." Just remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in Summerlin closes at 8:30. But it's a great place. It is a great place if you live here. I really enjoyed it. I got a wife and I got 3 dogs. But I did it already. I already did it. You know, when you've done something and you still love doing it, then that's what's better than that. That's like, you know, life. I keep writing jokes. I got stuff all over my house, and just write and just when I can work, I just do them, and it's all new. It gives me a chance to, you know, create and do things and do things that I want to do, and I'm healthy enough. And if there's something wrong with me, like whatever just happened, they probably wonder what kind of surgery did you have. Because I know a lot of women are out there, yeah, but mitral valve surgery. Take one out and put one in. The mitral valve is, plus the aortic, and the valve, it pumps the blood to your heart. And that's it, it's fixed. I got it now. But look how I'm walking. They screwed me up by walking. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I'm fine. I feel grateful that I can still do what I do, and that's really the main thing. That I can do what I do. I'm not looking for that really. I just appreciate you people. I've always had fun with people. That's my. As you know, Paulie Shore is my son. I'm sorry about that. Let me tell you, so this happened a few months ago. Paulie said to me, "Dad, was I a wanted child, or was I not wanted? You know, mistaken. You know what?" I said, "No, Paulie, you were always wanted. You became a mistake later." But I'm so happy that he's doing what he's doing. He's doing what I do. And I guess he got it from me. Didn't get it from his mother. But she was a good businesswoman. I gave her the Comedy Store, and she built it into a multi-million-dollar business. And good for her. So still running and still doing well in L.A., and I'm proud of that place. And I gave something to the business, and that's what I gave. I gave them to the Comedy Store. And all the kids came through there. And they're all wonderful comedians, you know. And I don't have an act anymore per se, like the words you have to remember. No, I don't do that. I just do off the top of my head as best I can. And I'm trying to figure out right now where I want to go. Like, I want to go home. I love working this place so much. It really is such a great place. I was working with Tony a lot. And it's just, I'm just so grateful to God or to somebody who's ever in charge of all of us that gave me this long life, that I'm able to still do this, you know. And this, I don't really need this. If I don't want it, I just could throw it away. But it just gives me a little, it's, my wife said, "No, you never know when you have to, you know. So I do it for her, you know. Because I be honest, in my heart, I really don't care. I really don't. I just want to, I have my dogs, and I have a couple good friends, Tony, one of them, and I just go on with life, and just whatever happens, and then to wish all of you a very happy holiday, and that's the main thing, really, that you enjoy this one, because our country's kind of screwed up now, but they'll figure it out. There's always somebody in charge. There's always no, not that way, this way, that way. You know, it's just, they're all nuts. They're all, you know, just give me that check at the end of the month, whatever it is. That's all they care about. Huh? It's money and stuff and stuff. But I got to tell you a story. This is true. I have 2 grandkids, right? They live in Portland. So I worked there with Portland a few months back. And the 2 grandkids, one is 5 and one is like 9. And I said to his mother, could I take Caleb, who's 5, to kindergarten? It would be great just to be around the kids. She says, sure, take them. So we go to kindergarten. I take them to kindergarten. I sit in the back there. And the teacher says, oh, today we're going to do something a little different, kids. I'm going to ask a question. If you answer it correctly, I will give you $10 in cash. Who was the greatest man and most popular man and most famous man who ever lived? And the little Irish kid said, it's St. Patrick. No, Patrick's not. That's not. A little Scottish kid in the back says, St. Andrews. No, sorry, Scott, no, it's not. And Caleb sticks his hand and says, Jesus Christ. And the teacher says, my God, you're right. Come up, Caleb, and get your money. So Caleb comes up and she's giving him the $10 and she leans over and she says, Caleb, I know you're a Jewish kid, but why did you say Jesus Christ? And Caleb says, well, in my heart I knew it was Moses, but business is business. So my 2 little grandkids are always they're on the iPods. I'm telling you, they're 5 years old, do as best he can. He's learning how to do it, and the little one is like with the cell phone, the iPods, and that's all they do. And I kind of PO'd me when I was there. I wanted to spend time with them. And they, yeah, Grandpa, Sammy, yeah. So what I've done, I've written. I'm so happy. Look, I wrote it out, and I wrote it. When I go back the next month, I'm going to see them. This is Grandpa's texting. This is for grandpas, for grandpas. If the little kids don't want to be with you, you just read them this. And here it is. WTP, where's the prunes? BTW, bring the wheelchair. LOL, living on Lipitor. ROLFCGU, rolling on the floor and I can't get up. IJPM, I peed myself. GGCCKI, gotta go, laxative kicking in. I wrote it, there it is. Anyway, so I was talking earlier about, I have no idea where I'm going now, so I'm just like I'm at your house, okay, with your dogs and cats. Like I say, I have 3 dogs and no friends, but I love dogs more than people. I really do. I think they mean more, honestly, to you as a person, just a human being, than a person does. Because a person, we all nuts anyways. We're all doing, no, I don't want to go, you want to go, no, I don't need that, no way. Well, I want to do it, you're not going to get it, but whatever. We all go through, we're all cuckoo. So I've written this thing for my dogs and for dogs because I think they're so important to our lives that they should have a place on the Declaration of Independence. They should have 1 line or 2 lines of the Declaration of Independence. So I took the time and wrote the Declaration of Independence with a cat clause. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of the mailman. They live with us, sleep with us when our wives won't. Get your animals fixed. Why not? I'm fixed. A dog is better than humans because he wags his tail, not his tongue. The dog barking at the back door and your wife is knocking at the front door. Who do you let in first? Your dog, because he'll shut up as soon as he comes in. A dog is the only thing on earth that loves you more than he loves himself. The more I know about people, the better I like my dog. God said I need someone strong enough to push a sled, find bombs, and gentle enough to lick babies and lead the blind. And God made a dog. And dog spelled backwards is God. God bless all the cats and dogs, and God bless all the animal shelters that don't euthanize their animals. Nevada SPCA. Those are the two things that I enjoy the most in my life, and I want to do. I gotta hurry up. Well, you know, Tony, this Christmas show is like, forget about this Christmas show. He's got a Christmas show that you're not going to leave. You'll be here till 4 o'clock in the morning. No, the hotel's closed. It'll be closed. And everybody will be in this room or want to come in this room. Santa Claus got everything in it. I want to do this song that I wrote a few years ago when I turned 80. And I was just going through a bad time. And I'm not a songwriter. I'm not, anything like that. But I just was writing the words, and it came out. It just came out. And I'd like to dedicate this song to you, to families, and to people that love you, and you love them. And this song is for you, Christmas. When I'm young again, I'll treasure every minute and not complain about the rain. I'll be so damn happy that I'm standing in it. There'll be no mountains that I won't climb, going one step at a time. I won't ever ask, does anybody love me? I'll always know the answer when I see the stars shine up above me. I was a man who was running wild. Now I am a child. All my life I stood upon the stage. I played the broken-hearted clown. For once, I like to be the hero. Before they ring the curtain down. When I'm young again, there'll be no more sorrow. I'll walk away from yesterday and fall in love like there's no tomorrow. And when I find what I'm after, my heart will never touch the ground. I'm gonna soar beyond laughter when I'm truly young again. Very, very next time around. I love you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I love you. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God, I hope you have a healthy New Year. God bless you all. Enjoy church.
I was in the wings with Bryce. our stage manager, and he said, turned to him and he said, "You realize, because he invented the Comedy Store, we wouldn't have had a Jay Leno, we wouldn't have had a David Letterman, we wouldn't have had a Chris Rock, we wouldn't have had any of these great stars, Robin Williams, all started because of him. We owe him big time. He brought great laughter to our country for many, many years. One more time, thank you, Sammy Shaw. You can do it.
Happy New Year, Tony. I won't see you.
Happy New Year, baby. I love you. Great job, Sam.
Thank you.
You're making me pull my socks up now.